Alice used to say, be gone with you.
Yeah. As my predecessor used to say, be gone with you. All right. Now, we're going to call standing committee to order. And we're going to clear out some study committees and a couple other resolutions. Keep in mind, all we're doing is getting them out of standing and moving them to the general calendar. That does not guarantee that they go onto the floor. So be brief at the podium. First up, Senator Summers, you've got SR 255.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Very briefly, this is a resolution to try to study about the puppy mills and take care of our furry friends, Mr. Chairman.
All right, any questions? What's the will of the committee? I got a motion to pass from my vice chairman, a second from the majority leader. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, same. All right, motion carries unanimous. All right, next up, SR 311, Senator Robertson.
Here.
Absolutely.
This is a Senate study committee look at recovery residences to make sure that those who are addicted to drugs are getting honest and fair treatment and that insurance is covering what they're supposed to.
All right, any questions for the author? All right. I got a motion do pass from my vice chairman, a second from Senator Anderson. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimous. All right, SR 393, Minority Leader Harold Jones.
Study committee to look at helping caregivers, people who have to do home caregiving when their loved one comes home.
All right. Hold on. Any questions? No questions. Now would be the appropriate time. I got a motion to pass from Senator Rhett. I got a second from the Dean of the Senate. Any further discussion? All right, all in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimous. Next up, SR 424, Senator Chuck Hufstetler.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This resolution has us looking at the franchise fees, which haven't been looked at a lot of years. One of the reasons for this is there's going to be a substantial growth of our large load customers that will have an impact, and so we want to look at distributing those fairly. I did find out this morning the House has a similar study committee they're doing as well, so we may meet with them if this passes out of the body, or we may not.
Great minds think alike. All right, any questions for the author? All right, what's the will of the committee? I got a motion to pass from Senator Albers. I got a second from Senator Anna Vitarte. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed? All right, motion carries unanimous. Senator Kirkpatrick, SR 427.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. As you know, we've been talking about intoxicating cannabinoids for quite a while, and it's a pretty complicated subject, and I've been trying to work with the Department of Agriculture on that, and the science is evolving and very sciencey, and so we think it deserves more study this summer. And in fact, the House is doing the same thing, and it's not a joint, obviously not a joint study committee, but we are going to coordinate.
Okay. Any questions for the author? Hearing none. What's the will of the committee? Motion to pass from Majority Whip, second from Senator Hufstetler. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed? Motion carries unanimous. All right, next up, SR 429, Senator Burns. There you are.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is a study committee to evaluate and address the issue of felony disenfranchisement in the Georgia Constitution.
Okay. Any questions for the author? Hearing none. What's the will of the committee? I got a motion to pass from the Minority Whip. I got a second from Senator Rhett. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimous. All right. Senator Halpern, SR 444.
Wow. That's a
Good number. Good number.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. SR 444 would be the creation of a Civil Rights Protection Study Committee. As you may know, Georgia is one of only 3 states in the nation without a comprehensive civil rights law on the book. So this would give us an opportunity in the interim to delve into what that might look like were we to move forward on such a piece of legislation. Around discrimination in employment, housing, public accommodations, public services.
All right, we got any questions for the author? We got a question from, nope, no questions. All right, what's the will of the committee? I got a motion from the minority whip. I got a second from the minority leader. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimous. All right, SR 474, Senator Orrock.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, committee members. The resolution would create a study committee on college affordability. This addresses our workforce needs and also the fact that we're one of only the 48 states have means-tested scholarships. And gives us an opportunity to look at this and other options and ways to increase our enrollment and give more kids a shot at advanced degrees.
You thinking about going back to college?
Well, maybe law school.
Ooh. We should all do that. Should all do that. All right. Any other questions from the committee? All right. What's the will of the committee? Got a motion do pass from the minority whip. Got a second from the minority leader. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye. All opposed say no. I got 2 noes, Anna Vitarde and Dolezal. I think Robertson and Gooch. All right. All right, motion carries.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and committee members.
All right. I believe that's all for the agenda. We did have a late arriving study committee today, but it won't be officially in standing until tomorrow. So we'll move that, or potentially move that on Monday. And then we will come back in here Monday. We've got several other bills that need some work, and we will be working on those at 8:30 a.m. on Monday. So y'all should have that notice, 8:30 a.m. on Monday. And that concludes this meeting. And we're going to gavel into Senate rules on Thursday, March 27th, 2025, in the year of our Lord. All right, what y'all have got before you is a consideration calendar. We've heard all of these. So, what I would love to do, because most of these are department bills, and I'm trying to clear them out so that we can clean things up, and if I could have that in the form of a motion, we'll get out of here. I got a motion from...
Bills on the yellow sheet on the floor for tomorrow.
Okay, I got a motion from Senator Robertson that all these bills carry forward to the rules calendar from tomorrow. I got a second from Senator Albers. Any further discussion? I'm going to give y'all time to look. Does everybody see the bills?
Do I get a ding?
Just about all. Yeah, you get a lot of ding-dings. You just don't get any picks with it. All right. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, say no. Motion carries unanimous. All right, one last bit of business. We need to refer some bills to standing to take care of on Monday. So, is this all of them? All right, we need HB 14, HB 105, HB 117, and HB 254. and HB 233 to go to standing.
So moved.
Can I do them all together like that?
Can't you repeat them for everybody? That'd be good.
Okay, so again, those bills would be HB 14, HB 105, HB 117, HB 254, and HB 233. All right, I've got a motion to move, and I'm going to say it one more time. HB 14, HB 105, HB 117, HB 254, and HB 233 to standing rules. I've got a motion from the Vice Chairman, a second from the President Pro Tem. Any further discussion? Okay. 171, all right. I got a motion, I got an amendment, late arriving amendment. HB 171, I believe that's right. Any discussion on that? Okay. On the amendment, all in favor, say aye. All opposed, same sign. All right, motion carries. So now we have a motion as amended. We now have HB 14, HB 105, HB 117, HB 254, HB 233, and HB 171 to go to standing. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, motion carries unanimous. All right, we're adjourned.